Think about the words you use every day when it comes to your finances. Every time you say, "I can't afford that," or "money is tight," you might think you're just describing your situation. But what if you're actually giving an order? It's like you're telling the universe, "Keep me in a state of not having enough." You are constantly commanding your reality, but you might be commanding the very things you don't want. Now imagine you could instantly reverse those orders. What if, with the same authority, you could start telling money to flow to you instead of away from you? The universe doesn't respond to begging, pleading, or hoping. It responds to commands. It's simply waiting for you to command prosperity with the same natural certainty you have when you take your next breath. Discovering this can fundamentally change your relationship with money forever. Most people have this completely backward. They ask the universe for help, pray for abundance, or try to convince a higher power they are worthy of wealth. This is why so many remain financially stuck. They are speaking to the universe like servants instead of with the authority they were born with. The truth that can set your finances free is this: you were created to be in charge of the material world, and that includes every dollar and every financial opportunity. When you command money from this place of inner authority, it has to obey you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without question or delay. So why do so many people feel trapped? We've been programmed to believe that wanting money is greedy, or that speaking with financial authority is arrogant and unspiritual. This programming keeps you in a begging mentality when you should be operating from a commanding one. Every wealthy person on earth understands this principle, whether they realize it or not. They speak about money with unshakable confidence and absolute certainty. They don't beg for wealth. They expect it, demand it, and command it into existence through their thoughts, words, and actions. The difference between someone who struggles and someone who enjoys a continuous flow of money isn't their education or luck. It's the level of authority in their words. People who struggle financially ask. Wealthy people command. When you ask for something, you imply that you might not get it. When you command money to flow to you, you declare that it must, because you understand your spiritual authority over it. This small shift from asking to commanding changes everything. In the invisible realm, the universe recognizes your authority and immediately begins rearranging circumstances to make your command a reality. Opportunities appear out of nowhere, people offer you money unexpectedly, and solutions emerge from what seemed like impossible situations. Money starts flowing to you from sources you never even imagined. However, and this is crucial, your commands must come from a place of genuine authority, not just pretended confidence. The universe can tell the difference between someone who truly knows their divine power and someone just repeating empty phrases. Your inner knowing has to match your outer declaration. So how do you develop this commanding mindset? It starts with understanding that money is not your source. The infinite creative intelligence of the universe is. Money is simply one of the many ways this unlimited power expresses itself in your life. When you command money, you aren't ordering a limited resource. You're directing the boundless energy of the universe to manifest through financial channels. This understanding removes the desperate energy that actually repels money. Your commands become powerful because they come from a place of knowing rather than wanting. To begin transforming your financial reality right now, use this first command. I command money to flow to me now from expected and unexpected sources. Notice this is not a request. It's an order. Speak it with the same certainty you would use to command your own hand to move. You don't ask your hand to move. You simply will it, and it obeys. You must develop this same relationship with money. You can make this even more powerful by setting your money commands on autopilot, so wealth flows to you day and night, even while you sleep. The universe never stops working, and your commands can work continuously too. To create this 24/7 money flow, Declare, I command money to flow to me continuously, day and night, awake and asleep, through all hours and all circumstances. This sets up an abundance autopilot that keeps generating financial flow even when you're not thinking about it. By declaring this with true authority, you set forces in motion that will bring money to you from every direction. The reason this commanding approach works so powerfully is because it aligns you with a fundamental spiritual law. You were created to have authority over your material world, not to be dominated by your financial circumstances. When you command money from your rightful position of power, you are operating according to a divine design rather than human limitations. However, to do this effectively, you need to do more than just change your words. You have to change your entire relationship with wealth, shifting your identity from someone who struggles for money to someone who naturally commands its flow. This change in how you see yourself is the key that unlocks everything. Here's a powerful secret most people never discover. You can be incredibly specific. Instead of vaguely commanding money to come to you, you can command, for example, $5,000 to manifest by Friday or $10,000 to appear by the end of the month. The more specific your command, the more precisely the universe can deliver. When you do this, speak with the same authority you'd use when ordering food at a restaurant. You don't plead with the waiter to bring your dinner. You place your order with the calm expectation that it will be delivered. You must command money with this same matter-of-fact certainty. You can also use a powerful technique to make your money work for you by commanding, every dollar that comes to me multiplies and reproduces itself continuously. This turns you into a money magnet where each dollar you receive automatically attracts more dollars. You can also tell money to come find you, even when you aren't actively looking. Simply declare, money seeks me out and finds me wherever I am. This programs the universe to arrange coincidences and opportunities that bring money to you. Just as important is commanding obstacles to disappear by stating, every barrier to my financial abundance dissolves now. Clearing the invisible blocks is often more powerful than trying to create new opportunities. You can even direct money to flow through specific channels. If you want your business to grow, command your business income to increase dramatically. If you want your financial investments to perform better on your platform, command them to produce exceptional returns. The key to making your commands irresistible is to combine them with deep gratitude for the money you already have. Before issuing a new order, say, I am grateful for the money that has already flowed to me, and I now command even greater abundance. This mix of gratitude and command creates an unstoppable momentum. The universe responds far more powerfully to commands that come from appreciation rather than desperation. Your emotional state is also critical. Make your commands when you feel powerful, confident, and absolutely certain. Never issue commands when you're feeling desperate or doubtful, as these emotions contaminate your orders with weakness. Wait until you feel strong, because the universe responds to the energy behind your words as much as the words themselves. For an even more powerful effect, create a win-win situation by commanding, money flows to me abundantly in ways that benefit everyone involved. The universe loves to support this kind of positive flow. You can also align money with your purpose by declaring, I command abundant compensation for expressing my divine gifts, creating wealth that comes from doing what you love. Finally, the most potent command for creating immediate results is this: money, I command you to manifest in my life right now in the perfect way, at the perfect time, and through the perfect source. Speak this as a general commanding troops, not a beggar asking for change. This gives the universe maximum flexibility to deliver money to you in the fastest and best way possible for your situation. Think of it this way. The universe has unlimited creative ways to bring money to you, but it needs your permission. Your authoritative commands give divine intelligence the authorization it needs to override the old poverty programming that most people carry and flood your life with an abundance that exceeds anything you've experienced before. A simple and highly effective practice is to command your day each morning before your feet even hit the floor. As you wake up, declare, "I order this day to be filled with money opportunities and manifestations of abundance." This sets the tone for 24 hours of financial success. Similarly, end your day by commanding the next. Before falling asleep, state, "I order tomorrow to bring me unexpected money and surprising abundance." This programs your mind to attract opportunities while you sleep and creates a powerful momentum that carries into the following day. At first, commanding money might feel uncomfortable because we've been programmed to ask, not order. But as you continue to practice, it will become as natural as breathing, and money will begin flowing to you with that same regularity. Remember that every word you speak about money is a command for either abundance or for lack. There is no neutral ground. When you complain about bills, you're commanding more bills. When you worry about money, you're commanding more things to worry about. But when you consistently command money to flow and wealth to manifest, the universe has no choice but to rearrange your circumstances to match your commands. It's crucial to understand that you aren't trying to manipulate the universe. You are simply aligning with your divine nature as someone who was created to have dominion over material things. Commanding money is not arrogance. It's being authentic to your spiritual identity as an heir of infinite abundance. Your commands work because they activate the very same creative power that spoke worlds into existence. This power is not limited by economic conditions, market fluctuations, or your personal circumstances. The universe is waiting for you to command money with the authority you were born to exercise.